Also tonight, it is the latest in what could be another blow to Brett Kavanaugh's bid to be the next Supreme Court justice.
Well, more than 2,400 law professors signing a letter saying Judge Kavanaugh displayed a lack of judicial restraint at last week's hearing, and that alone should disqualify him as a nominee.
Now, 10 News anchor Brian Schlonsky spoke to a local professor on that list who says that he hopes this letter gets the Senate's attention.
The letter as clear as the headline. The Senate should not confirm Kavanaugh, signed 2,400 law professors.
I was just shocked. My jaw dropped when I heard the testimony.
One of those names, Glenn Smith, professor of law at California Western. He says the name's a diverse array of Republicans and Democrats from more than 160 law schools. They're calling on the Senate to reject Brett Kavanaugh's Supreme Court nomination, and in this case, not because of sexual assault allegations, but because of what he said during last week's hearing.
Obviously, if there were credible allegations of crime and sexual misconduct, that would be disqualifying. But I think the performance last Thursday was in itself disqualifying.
The letter says that Kavanaugh displayed a lack of judicial restraint, calls into question his temperament, and then there's the political aspect.
To cross such a established line that judges don't get involved in partisan political attacks and that they stay above that, even though it requires a lot of discipline, to just blow through that was shocking to me.
During the hearing, Kavanaugh defended his innocence, but this part caught the attention of law professors.
A calculated and orchestrated political hit.
This morning, Kavanaugh's longtime friend defending his character.
His character has been smeared in front of his wife, his 2 young daughters, his parents, his friends, his peers, the entire nation. And I think that would be difficult for anybody to face, and I think he handled it quite well.
The Senate planning to move ahead with the vote as early as Saturday. Brian Schlonsky, 10 News.
And just late today, the Wall Street Journal published an op-ed written by Brett Kavanaugh. In it, he says, quote, "I was very emotional last Thursday, more so than I have ever been. I might have been too emotional at times. I know that my tone was sharp and I said a few things I should not have said."
A group